Excited to see how Windchill do against this team. I know Tyler Cody as well, also a very strong player who's kind of moved across Canada as far as provincial teams are concerned. And I understand that might have something to do with his military service. Oh, you see that double hit.
Yeah, that's
right into the eye.
Poor luck for Roman Leopold, but hey, good for Windchill.
Yeah, it's unfortunate too when you get hit in the eye because these balls oftentimes have some sweat and stuff on them and it will irritate your eye.
It's worse when it happens in beach dodgeball, but yeah, still not great here.
Oh yeah, beach dodgeball would just be terrible for that. So it looks like Nathaniel Gatza taking the left guard position in the number 2 spot and Sunil Sharma taking the right guard position in the number 5 to protect Colin Chartier there, who turfed a ball, unfortunately.
Interesting.
Cody looks to be calling the shot here, and Rahano relaying it.
Yeah, since this isn't individuals team out of Ontario. Ooh, Tate tracks that ball down. Got his hands on it at first and then made the catch on the bounce there.
Can't tell, was that a catch on Ferris or on Chartier? They both appear to have gone off at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know, sadly. But a bit of an edge for Bon Echo, who...
Oko with a nice cross there. Did you catch that?
Yeah. Oko's actually one of my favorite Winnipeg players, I'm going to say.
Oh, tell me more.
I like his game and his hair.
Yeah, he's actually really big in the heavy metal scene in Winnipeg. And apparently, it was a big shock to them when they found out that he was a top-level dodgeball player.
Huh.
People just thought, really, Sean Oko? The guy who shreds guitar?
I do love me some heavy metal, so.
Yep.
Bon Echo, I don't know what their record is right now, but the last time I looked, they were 3-2, which is a very good record for an indie team.
Yes, absolutely.
It is a tough road as indies, so.
Yeah. It just occurred to me that there's so many different types of metal. I'm sure somebody in the chat is going to be like, actually he's into speed metal or some other form of metal.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a broad genre.
It is.
We can all get along.
It's like electronic.
And you see the throw from Tate.
Yeah.
Missing a little bit high as Oko goes low. Vilsesh electing to shoot as well. Steve Vilsesh on the right side of your screen for Bon Echo. It's the shortest I've ever seen his beard right now.
Does the guy trim it so it doesn't catch too many stray balls, hey?
Well, it's like 1/10 of the length that it was not that long ago, so.
Oh, we have a player like that locally. He's known as Treebeard. He was actually in like a men's beards magazine. Well, I guess it would just be a beards magazine because I'm pretty sure most beards are on men. Can't say all of them. It's a brave new world we live in.
And it looks to me like that was a tag on Sharma.
Yeah.
He went low, but the ball found him anyway.
Oko calling out a play to G-Money. G-Money, Gareth Williams. He's really built a brand for himself. Even has a G-Money hoodie with dollar signs all over it that he likes to lend out. Oh, right between the legs there.
We're seeing some good back and forth from these teams. Still just 0-0. We see Bon Echo electing to throw 2, both cross court. I like it. The dangerous X, I'm going to call it. Bon Echo, probably French for good echo.
I would have to venture a guess that that's the case, if echo is a word in French.
I do know actually Bon Echo is a provincial park. I don't know what it's named after, but it's a nice park. I've been in it.
Let me guess. You can hear your echo really well.
I mean, probably.
I bet you it has a really bon echo.
I was told no yelling, so.
What, really?
No, but. Oh, the good catch by Liebel there.
Williams getting nice and small.
That brings back Wooldridge. Defers the ball to Vilsesh.
Williams is extra dangerous when he plays from his knees. Oh, you notice the money signs on his socks?
He does tag out Liebel that time, who was started to reach for that ball a bit. I'm not sure if it bent or if he just misjudged it, but he is out.
Knowing Williams' throw, it probably had a curve to it.
See a throw that finds Spencer Tate. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-on-2 now.
Much more manageable at that point.
And Vilsesh and Wooldridge, teammates on Bloodbath in Ontario.
Now, I've noticed that you can hear Bon Echo counting down 3, 2, 1, throw. The meta has evolved to a point where typically when players are counting down a throw, they go 3, 2, and then throw on the final beat.
There was a catch. That was 2 catches. Williams catching 1 ball while holding 2 and then knocking up a second for an easy catch from his teammate who'd just been caught back on.
Jordan Ferris, known locally for his insane catching ability, former baseball pitcher, all very transferable skills. He plays a lot of baseball, but I get the feeling that he's transitioning more and more over to dodgeball entirely as he finds his niche in the sport.
Yeah, so that was a very close and very long first point, taken though by Windchill.
Yeah, so Windchill is really looking for a victory. I know that they've had a lot of tough games in this tournament, and it's really important for tournament morale and mentality to get those wins. See Lavoie now on the court in the right guard position. Kevin Harder, veteran of the Winnipeg scene there, captain of the team, who's taking center. He passed the ball off to Sharma. Sharma and Willem now are taking the guard positions in 2 and 5.
Vincent Tang connecting on that throw. He was the captain of Venom in the Ontario Provincials.
Oh, there's a name that I'm surprised wasn't kept together here, but makes sense. Definitely a recognizable dodgeball team is Venom.
Yeah, just couldn't crack that top 4, but at least sent their captain to the big show.
Sharma playing some good money ball there.
Wooldridge, looks like he did connect. Wooldridge with a nice drop curve on some of his shots and a very believable fake.
Lavoie moving into the number 3 position. Putting the guards again on the inside. Oko getting hit out. Bon Echo is still with a full team at this point. Windchill's really going to be looking to make something happen.
Yeah, they're still 3 strong. It is doable,
Oh,
and
wow.
It looks like that got, for sure, Wooldridge. I think both him and Cody.
Yeah, and then it bounced back and hit Cody for a double tap.
Yeah, those are the bounces you need sometimes if you want to.
3 on 4, that's a much closer game, and I'm sure Windchill's really feeling that victory.
You saw there, Rihano with one of the more unorthodox throws in dodgeball, but it is surprisingly effective. It's kind of a elongated windmill throw. It doesn't look like it's going to hit you, and then it just bends and travels in a way you aren't expecting.
Yeah, if it's going to be elongated, it's better than having an elongated muskrat.
Saw Naughty with the crossbody no-look throw.
Willem calling a play.
Yeah, they tag Tang.
3-all.
Yeah, so Windchill doing really well to even things up here.
Rehano faking the underhand. Ball goes too low, unfortunately, but you can see he called the target. I don't know if the Windchill players know Rehano, but
They do. We played against them last year. They probably remember him.
I was going to say, if they do know him, they'll understand why he's so comfortable not having a ball in his hands.
Well, last year at Nationals wasn't Andrew's strongest catching tournament. He actually, I think, did more damage with his throwing and blocking. But, yes, he is a formidable catcher. I've seen him make double catches on Team Canada players.
Were you around for that double catch? Or yes, you were, I believe from Curry when she caught those 2 balls at once. That was, I'm just never going to get over how beautiful that catch was.
I actually saw another one over on court 4, I think. I do not know the player's name, unfortunately.
Oh.
Now, it is a 1-on-2.
For sudden death, I think. Oh, no, I heard a whistle somewhere else. My mistake.
Rehano.
I thought that Lavoie was tossing the ball away because it was end of the timer, but with only 1 round up, doesn't seem likely.
You're going to see the charge. Rehano with the bait. Nice little cross-court throw.
Lavoie with a nice charge there, getting a ball for his teammate. Nope, he's keeping it for himself. I did not realize that Willem was armed. Both of them going for it. Nice curve from that ball from Lavoie. Kyle Lavoie, left-handed throw. Also owner of New Heights Roofing back in Winnipeg. Everybody has such interesting careers. I think Shane Willem also works in construction in some form or another. I think he's like a framer or something like that. I could be wrong. But
Rehano evening things up 1-on-1 now.
Yeah.
And I think that might have been the whistle for sudden death.
Don't think so. I think
Nope.
that was a whistle on another court.
Nice little curve on that shot again, but Rehano blocks it.
Kyle Lavoie has amazing aim. That man can put the ball wherever he wants it, and that seems to be the major strength he brings to this team. Although that one went a little bit wide, so maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, and he clips Rejano just, I guess, on the side of the shorts.
I think that actually is the sudden death whistle.
No way. Already?
After a 1-0 start, we're going to go into the second half with only 2 points on the board. Just the question is, will it be tied? Oh! I think when you see that strange curve to Rejano's ball.
But it always seems to curve in the same direction, to the left.
Yeah, it does curve to his inside. So the question is just the degree to which it's going to curve. And I think that might be what surprised Lavoie there. Is just...
Then you just want to dodge to Rejano's outside in that situation. You always want to get in the direction that is not going to suddenly go in. I can't say that that's going to for certain work, but that would be the prevailing wisdom if you know that he's targeting you.
You know what one thing I appreciate about these teams is that neither of their team names is all that like aggressive. A lot of the men's teams really need to have like aggressive team names, but here we have like a national park or at least a provincial park and just like a mild weather condition.
It's only mild if you've never been to Winnipeg in the dead of winter.
I guess that's true. And God help me if I ever do go to Winnipeg in the dead of winter, but...
The coldest that I've ever seen on the weather report was -54 with the wind chill. And that's why wind chill is so deadly. My own personal men's team is heat wave, the other thing Winnipeg is known for. Just getting really hot and then really cold. Like a Katy Perry song.
Winnipeg known for tagging out Vincent Tang. He shakes his head as he walks off, but...
Ferris jumping out of the way. Lavoie with a block. Looking to get up there, hoping to sweep that ball, not making it in time. He looks like he slipped a little bit. You can see he's doubling up on the knee pads as well. I understand that he's got an issue with one of his kneecaps.
Nice shot onto Liebel there.
Yeah, and looks like Harder is out.
A little bit of back and forth from these teams.
Willem trying to provide some protection for Gatsa. Lavoie taking the shot and luckily getting out of the way. Gatsa loaded up now. The dadliest of the players, he even cut up orange slices for his team for this tournament.
Yeah, that seems pretty Little League soccer of him. I like it. Bon Echo on the offensive. Vilses just gets missed and then misses him. Oh, no.
Nice hit there from Tang.
Yeah, I think I think Lavoie's kind of asking if he was hit.
I'm guessing he was, since he is now out.
I want to see the refs make a firm call here, see what they say. Final call is theirs, obviously.
Yeah, I always say the ref's reality is reality. Oh, and the ref is saying that he is all right.
And we're going to pick back up, 3-on-3, but 4 balls in hand for Windchill.
Good position to be in. Oh, and a nice hit there.
Yeah, Naughty went high. He got knocked down. Vilses just avoiding that at the feet. Back and forth, and now
Ferris missing a shot and then getting hit on the counter, leaving just Lavoie and Gatsa.
And Vilses alone. He tends to want to throw. He's a decent catcher, though.
Yeah.
Lefty arm. We see that throw.
And he gets him on the knee.
Yeah.
Now, Nathaniel Gatsa and Kyle Lavoie have an interesting history of playing together. Kyle Lavoie had started the team Heatwave, which Nathaniel Gatsa was on, but then Kyle ended up leaving the team for Cosmic Thunder before the provincial tournament in Winnipeg this past January, I believe it was. And I don't think there's any hard feelings there or anything. It's just they were former teammates, and then they got put back onto the same team. Kind of funny how life works that way. And Sharma gets tagged out on the rush, and same with Chartier.
Bon Echo connecting with a couple of good shots there.
Yeah, looks like Woldridge was the one making at least one of those plays.
Windchill going to start at a bit of a disadvantage, although they've got the score advantage, 2-1.
Yeah, Woldridge blocking the shot from Gatsa. Ferris getting in his grill, trying to provide some protection there.
Right, now Windchill has earned that 4th ball. They're going to go on the offensive, a couple of throws.
All right, Leibel calling a play to Tate. So is it Leibel or Liebel?
I do not know for sure.
Fair enough.
So once again, my apologies to Roman. We see Oko get hit out there.
Probably Liebel.
5-on-3 now.
Not looking good for Windchill in this set, but Windchill does have the points advantage as far as actual points in the match go. So
Yeah, but with only a 1-point lead, you're probably not going to want to sit back too much.
no, they're going to be hard on the offense right now, trying to close that gap.
I think both of those shots connecting with Leibel.
Yeah, Vilsesh there showing off his gusto in the left wing. Oh, and Ferris gets knocked out too, leaving Williams and Gatsa once again.
Yeah, they've played well together so far.
Gareth G-Money Williams, a very amicable player, just a genuinely nice guy all around. I feel like we say that about a lot of people at this tournament.
I mean, we're not going to tell you who the real
Jerks
Well,
are.
nothing to be said there.
There must be. In a group this size, I'm sure there's somebody here who's not a nice person, but if there is, I haven't met them.
Yeah, it's a very positive community overall.
Yep.
Been something I've been happy to be part of for quite a few years now. Hope to continue that for quite a while.
I'd say it's like Christmas time. Even if people are faking being nice, they're still being nice.
Better than the alternative, right?
Agreed. I'd rather have somebody be fake nice than genuinely unpleasant.
Wooldridge and Vilsesh protecting their teams.
Tate with a nice dodge there.
Yeah.
He actually dodged into the shot, but luckily the shot went wider than he moved.
Gatsa sitting back a little more, but does get tagged there.
Leaving just Williams. Now you notice when Gareth Williams is the last player left, he likes to play from his knees. He gets down nice and low, gets his shins out of the way. He'll oftentimes just drop to a single knee as well, and that's when he makes his best catches.
There he just gets grazed, I think. Nothing striking him hard, but you know they count no matter how hard they hit you. So
That is the truth.
2-2. I don't know exactly how much time is left, but there can't be a lot. So this next point may be winner takes all.
I would be very excited if this point went into sudden death.
Yeah, good close match.
Now, it's hard to tell, maybe it's not from the stream, but just how loud it is down there. Also, the game feels way faster when you're actually down on the court. But it has been my experience, at least with speaking with the referees, that it's difficult to make the calls when you can't use your ears to confirm grazes.
Yeah, I can say from my experience reffing, like the auditory cues are very helpful.
Yeah, the ambient noise level here is definitely not assisting the reffing, but we definitely have enough refs on each game that they can confirm what's going on.
Mikuchi tagged with a good shot there. Mikuchi, one of the other players who can throw with both arms.
But does he?
Mostly, I think I believe he's mostly a righty. And Wooldridge gets hit out too, through the block. And we see some big fakes as well up at the line. And we see Windchill doing that. Guards at the 2 and 5 position, holding the balls, rather than the outsides, the way I'd say is more conventional.
Absolutely, but playing unconventionally is a great way to upset teams that have more experience than you. If you can throw off their regular strategy, then oftentimes you can make a play that they won't be expecting, and that's a great way to provide an upset. Oh, Ferris diving for that one.
And then paying for it.
I think he was dead already.
Yeah, so 2 knocked down from Windchill, but they've still got the 4-3 player edge. Oh, make that the 4-2 player edge as Nadi unable to come down with that ball while he was already laying on the ground.
Yeah, Tate and Tang though, both arms so they can both defend themselves.
Yeah, both strong throws and elusive players.
Nice jump from Tang there, going right over top of Williams' throw.
So it is tense. And I think Tang hit on the foot there as he kind of tried to kick it out of the way of the ball, leaving Spencer Tate alone against 3.
Don't leave me alone with the man.
Tate electing to throw. Misses on that shot on Williams. And then he's hit. So Windchill taking that 3-2 lead.
It's It's not over, though. If this next round can still go into sudden death, so they can still tie it up. You really, really want a 2-point lead. Anything more than 2 points is a bonus, but 2 points is what really locks a game down.
Well, certainly with this amount of time left, whatever it is, 2 points would almost certainly clinch the win. Well, let's see how it starts off.
LeBlanc snaps to Ferris. Ferris not taking it. Just wagging his arm.
Neither team throwing it in this case. And Tate could not find that ball, but on the return, hit as well. Ooh, back and forth.
For all I've talked up Ferris's catching ability, I don't think I've seen him make a catch that wasn't a pop-up yet.
Tang hit out as well, so we've got the old 5-on-4 player edge. We see Naughty dropping low.
Vilsesh calling a play.
That shot blocked. Ooh. Bible trying to catch somebody snapping, but that throw misses. Mikuchi with the only ball. Naughty gets tagged out in the air.
Oh, wow. Did you see that catch?
Yeah, Mikuchi very confident with that one.
You got control of it just long enough to have it and then just toss it off to a teammate.
Yeah, you do want to be careful you don't get rid of it too quick. The refs need to know you had control.
Yep. Vilsesh getting hit out by Lavoie before the whistle goes.
Yeah, we saw a lot of quick back and forth as sudden death was approaching. The players could hear the count, so they know it's worth taking some bonus shots as long as they can keep themselves relatively safe. And we're going to go to no blocking. Bon Echo needs the point to tie it up, and Windchill can put it away if they clinch.
Chartier moving it off to Lavoie. Lavoie blocking in sudden death, so he is still out. Chartier not able to pick that ball up. Nice jump, though.
Leibel looks for the catch. Mikuchi with an attempt to hook it around, but he gets tagged on the return.
And then Willem just closes it out for Windchill. That man has strong aim and a strong throw. Not a lot of dynamics to his throw, but it's strong and it's straight, so it goes where he wants it to go. And oftentimes with enough velocity that it's not going to get caught.
Yeah, so Windchill solidifying their standings position, I assume, with the win. Bon Echo dropping a close one. Well-fought match by both teams.
Absolutely, that was not a given right up until the end.
It's interesting. It was 4-2, which is a little bit slow for a full match. But even though like the action was back and forth, I feel like neither team was as accurate as they would have hoped.
I feel like that first round was. It just didn't feel like a whole half there, but they basically only got 2 rounds in an entire half.
Yep, definitely the second half picked up